Phoenix, Arizona, Friday, December 11th. During the lunch break, Marion Crane and her lover Sam Loomis rented a room in a hotel for a date. They discuss their relationship and the fact that they can't get married because of Sam's debts. After lunch, Marion returns to the realtor's office, where she has been working as a secretary for George Lowry for about 10 years. A rich client, Tom Cassidy, comes to them and wants to buy a house for his daughter. He brings money, $40,000, with him in an envelope. George asks Marion to immediately take the money to the bank for reinsurance. After the bank, the girl asks the boss to go home because of a headache, and he lets her go. At home, Marion is packing her things. There is an envelope on the bed with the money that her boss entrusted to her. She did not plan this crime. The abduction came out spontaneously. Marion wants to leave town and start a new life with her lover. While fleeing, tired of stress and night driving, Marion stops by the side of the road to take a nap. She is met by a passing policeman and notices her suspicious behavior. He decides to follow her. Marion drives into a used car dealership and asks for a car in exchange for her own with a surcharge. The seller also notices that she agrees to everything too quickly and does not even want to bargain for an additional $700. Marion leaves and decides to turn off the highway to spend the night in a secluded motel, where the police are unlikely to find her. She stays at the Bates Motel, which is run by Norman Bates, a young man suffering from the oppression of his beloved but domineering mother. In her room, Marion makes calculations on expenses. In total, she spent about $800, but then tears up a piece of paper and throws the scraps into the toilet. She wraps the money in a newspaper she bought at a car dealership and puts it on the bedside table. Norman is attracted to Marion, but his mother categorically protests against her son's feelings. She loudly demands Norman to move away from the girl. Marion hears her mother's voice from the mansion. However, Norman continues to communicate with Marion. In conversation, he informs her that his mother is mentally ill. Before going to bed, Marion decides to take a shower. A woman comes into the bathroom and kills Marion with a knife. Norman runs into Marion's room. He is shocked by what he saw, but still quickly and carefully destroys all the evidence. He puts the body wrapped in a shower curtain, a suitcase, and with it a newspaper with money, in the trunk of the car, and drowns the car itself in a swamp. At this time, Private Detective Milton Arbogast and Marion's sister Lila are heading in Marion's footsteps. They come to Sam, hoping to find the girl with him. Arbogast goes on a search of roadside hotels and finds the Bates Hotel. When talking to Norman, he suspects something is wrong and decides to sneak into the mansion, calling Lila at the same time. In the mansion, he is attacked by a woman with a knife and kills a detective. Layla is worried about Arbogast. She and Sam decide to sort things out on their own. They go to the local sheriff and find out that Norman's mother died 10 years ago, poisoned her lover, and then herself. Layla and Sam check into the motel as a married couple. They investigate the room that Marion rented, find a piece of paper in the toilet and the absence of a shower curtain. While Sam distracts Norman, Layla decides to go to the mansion, where she discovers her mother's quite habitable room with dresses, cosmetics, and dents on the bed. In the scuffle, Norman hits Sam on the head and runs to the mansion. Layla goes to the basement and sees a woman sitting facing the wall. When she approaches it, she sees that it is the mummy of Norman's mother. At this moment, Norman runs in his mother's outfit with a knife and pounces on Lila, but Sam keeps up in time and neutralizes the young man. Norman Bates is arrested, but the psychiatrist, after talking with him, or rather with his mother, tells the police that Norman has a split personality. 10 years ago, Norman became jealous of his mother's new boyfriend and poisoned them both, and then could not part with his mother, stole the corpse from the coffin and began to lead with him dialogues. Gradually, the mother's personality gets the better of him, especially when cute girls appear. The mother is jealous of them and kills them, so 2 more girls were killed before Marion. Norman is placed in a psychiatric clinic.